there. Let's try Tainted Samson. Like I said before, he's the only character, tainted or otherwise, who I... Well, I mean, I know what the other ones do. He's the only character who... He's the only tainted character I don't know what they do, and I've never seen what they've done on a stream or in a video or heard through the grapevine, anything. He doesn't seem to start with anything. So... Oh, I'm getting redder. And my damage doesn't seem to be going up. And it didn't go up when I got hit there. So, it does seem kind of normal, doesn't he? But I am getting redder, so I assume at a point I'll get so red that something will happen. Man, I'm like the color red now. Wow, pills really letting me down. Maybe it goes redder while I'm in a room with an enemy? Okay, I now have a bone. Excuse me. Ghost Pepper, we were just talking about you. Okay. So he like turns into the Forgotten for a minute. I'm just getting hit left and right now. I need to wise up. Okay, well so he has like the Taurus effect. I think so. The bell sound. I think that was him. Yeah, it must have been him. We don't have any items. Wow, that hit me. That hit me too. Please, me, stop being such a dumbass. Okay. Oh, it destroys tears as well. Okay. Well, it seems interesting, to say the least. Whether it's useful, another matter. Wait, hang on. Our item room has another item. Was that a double item room? Hang on. I took Ghost Pepper. Wow, that was a double item room. That's crazy. That's interesting. So, when I'm in a room with enemies, I have like a red build-up on my skin. And then, that's a weird way of saying it. And then once it goes, I turn into the Lost for a second. Oh, it looks like it goes up when I hit an enemy? Or when I kill an enemy? Oh, so I can stay in this mode as long as I'm killing things. Oh, so you want to just gun it when you're in this berserk mode. It's like playing as the Psycho in Borderlands. Pretty powerful, actually. How is it still going? Damn, that's pretty good, actually. You can, like, blast through a floor. As you just saw. But because it's a melee thing, I think I'd want to keep my health up, right? So I don't want to be going to devil deals for that reason. Every single time we're on a run, I find some different excuse to not go to a devil deal. Whether it's because I prefer angel deals, which is true, or if it's because of any other reason. There's always something. Eden's Blessing. They really want me to have Eden's Blessing. Actually, in saying that, we had Eden's Blessing a bunch when we were playing as Eden, Tainted Eden, but it doesn't seem like it counted. Maybe you have to have the run. You have the maybe you have to have the item when you die or win the run. So I guess I must have not had it when I died, so maybe that must have not counted. I suppose because of how many times I had it, I probably would have triggered it like 10 times otherwise. Also, the fact that Eden's Blessing is a tears up is very nice. Alright, I want my bone. Give me bone. Alright, bone is going to trigger like immediately, right? Yep. Bone. Okay, you can still take damage while you're in bone. Good to know. He flies. That was foolish of me. Wow, he absolutely sniped me there. Holywood is actually good. I sort of, in the past it used to be bad, so I underestimate it. But Holywood is good. that one tier was like really eyeing me up. Okay. I probably should have saved that bone heart, but it's hindsight. Okay, there's a Tainted Rock in there. Tainted Samson seems pretty good. I'm actually surprised I didn't get him spoiled for me. Like, of all the things to not be spoiled, this was the one. Like, I had like I know what Tainted Jacob does and stuff like that. Even though I've never played as Tainted, I never even played as regular Jacob and Esau. So, and I still haven't played as him. And I was gonna play as him today, but I decided not to because I wanted to play a different game on stream, and I figured that if I played as Tainted Jacob and Esau, or just regular Jacob and Esau, excuse me, I would end up playing as him for longer than I intended. Excuse me? No. Hidden away. Item room is really elusive today. I meant secret room, but item room is also following that trend, so that's fine. I think that those little chubs, excuse me, I think they do a full heart of damage, so I need to be not taking damage from them if I can help it. Not to say that there are other sources of damage I should be taking damage from. Milk? That's such a bad item. I might actually cry over that. Yeah, it wouldn't do anything even if we got it out of the blank rune. Secret room could be to the right of the key beggar. Oh, actually, we should use this on the Tinted Rock for obvious reasons, actually. So we'll just go light path first time and maybe fight Mega Satan if we get such an opportunity. We will not be super greedy. I guess if the opportunity arose, I would probably do Boss Rush and wrong button, and what do you call it, and Hush, but as it stands, fighting Hush would just be a death sentence, and if I could help it, I'd rather definitely accomplish something than maybe accomplish something greater. That being, I'd rather do Mega Satan and oh god, Mega Satan and the light path instead of maybe doing Hush, because I can probably do Boss Rush with the bone stuff. It's probably much easier than it otherwise would be. Also, we destroy tiers with this, which is pretty nice. Makes it so that we can actually run at enemies who shoot. Yeah. I could also fight the beast. Maybe not on this specific run, but that's definitely something I could do. I think I might end up doing a stream where I just, as the tainted characters, I try and beat the beast. Wow, this is... I was going to say an easy room, and then I go ahead. Because I feel like the beast generally is, like, not as hard as, like, Delirium. Maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm imagining that, but... I'm going to just do this and hope that it gives me access into there. Never mind. Because we want to save a bomb for Angel Deal, of course. Because if we get an Angel Deal, that's guaranteed Mega Satan at least attempt. And obviously our health isn't exactly looking so hot, but if it was better, we would be able to definitely beat it. Also, I'm going to use the blank rune in here, in hopes of it being not that one. Hopes of it being Perthro. God, bloody... Oh, bone. Oh, you can throw the bone. I just did it by accident. But you can throw the bone. Pretty cool. And pretty damn good as well. It's just like, it's sort of like similar satisfaction to the dark arts that Tainted Judas has. Yeah, tears down. That's what I wanted. It sort of has like the same vibes as that item, which is awesome. Because that character was a lot of fun. Although in saying that, we didn't get very far with that character. So hopefully history won't repeat itself. It did what I wanted, but what I wanted was dumb. That being, I wanted it to open the secret room, but I took damage in the process. Also, I'm going to just drop this tears down. We don't plan on backtracking. Having it in my thing will burn a hole in my pocket, even though it's literally just fire burning a hole in my pocket, so... Oh, you guys aren't stone. Holy shit, I can't believe I didn't take a hit there. I thought they were stone wanderers. Bone. Bone. Caveman. Absolutely bloody stomped that guy. We don't care to stick around. Let's go. We do want to be going to shops because we have a lot of money and we have Steam sale. Looks like I got a bounce. That's fine. I will be still talking to myself permanently. And I do plan on streaming for quite a while today because there's a game I want to play. Well, this will probably be my last Isaac run, but like I said, there's another game I want to play, so I will be playing that. See ya, though. Thanks for hanging out. I mentioned this before, but I actually really like the trap rooms. Rooms like that one with... This room's terrifying. Yeah, I like I said, I plan on streaming for a little while at least, so... Oh. See you later. Please, 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 please. I don't think I necessarily need piercing shots, but free item. So if I didn't take it, that would just be foolish. Especially when I'm the king of diagonal walking, as I mentioned before, to the complete opposite effect. I think we can get here with 2 bombs, because the bomb rocks will explode. I'm a genius. It's only depths 1. Yep. Good. I feel like the Isaac community in general sort of overestimates how useful piercing shots is, which feels like blasphemy because of, like I said, people really do put it on a pedestal, but I don't know why I knew that was happening. I feel like every time I ever get Steam sale, it is immediately followed up by an endless amount of greed fights. So this time was no different. Of course. I don't know why the large poop enemies, the one that we just fought there, I don't know why they don't move faster. Like why they don't do the zipping like attack that other things do. It bothers me. As with many things in Isaac, it baffles me to no end, but I have no say in the matter, so I don't really have a negative opinion on it. Oh, I'm still in bone mode. Okay. Degaz makes up for all that damage I took in the room before. Just kidding. Okay. Ida room is what we're looking for now. Taking hit by a leaper is not what we're looking for. Thank you for not happening. An arcade would be pretty nice as well, actually. We do have a metric shit ton of money and nothing to spend it on because of greed fights. And with this close, we might as well explore the full floor. I'm just gonna get out of here. I hate the pin enemies, hate the mom hand enemies, the wall master enemies, so we're leaving. Although we're well ahead of schedule for doing boss rush, I don't think it matters. I feel like the chance of us beating boss rush with what we have right now, assuming we don't get anything better, is probably still pretty slim. So if I can help it, I want to save this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Wow, I guess just hitting enemies doesn't build up your rage meter or whatever. But killing enemies does. I mean, we knew the killing enemies bit, but the whacking things one. That's where we're looking. Okay. Now it's up to us to decide if we want to go to the beast fight or if we want to do boss rush. I suppose we could do both, actually. But we couldn't do light path and both of those, so light or dark path. Will that matter? Stem cell is bad and it should feel bad, but if it still does what I thought it does. Sorry about that. My dad has been feeling unwell because he had his second COVID vaccination the other day. So he was feeling unwell, so he hadn't seen me today because he had been in bed because he's unwell, and I had been in bed because I'm a degenerate. So he just was checking in on me, seeing if I'm still alive. He did send me a text, but I don't know where my phone is. So that pill real hurts. That actually maybe makes it impossible for us to do boss rush, which sucks major dong. TNT, not good, but we'll make it worse by spawning a bunch of enemies as a result of it. I think we want to use death on like the first room we find, but then we'll use... Ooh, that could be good. Card generator in the boss rush would be nice. We'd get a card every now and then. This room is kind of terrifying, but we're not getting anything out of our shop, so might as well play this boy. And we've got in a perfect position for it. I almost like, not for any real reason, I just sort of like pretend as if no one else lives in my house because that sucks. Because it's easier, right? And even though I'm willingly giving up my privacy for the sake of streaming with a face cam and whatnot, they have made no such commitment, so they have no obligation to show themselves, and if maybe they don't want to, so I would rather not expose them again. So there is my reasoning behind why I turned off the camera for a second there. By turn off the camera, I mean I put on the privacy shield. I think if I make this into a video, which I always do because I'm the degen, I'll just cut that bit out. Ooh, spoon bender. That's good. Yeah. That scared me for a second there. The game froze for a hot second there when I activated boss rush, but that's fine. Also, I actually sort of feel like the rage might end up being a detriment more than a boon in this situation, because I sort of feel like maybe it'll end up with us taking more damage because we won't be able to get to enemies in time. That's why he isn't showing up, because he's hiding all the way up the top. I'm hoping for like good cards, right? Like, obviously, but I'm hoping for like strength or hierophant, something that'll make this quicker or safer. Jesus Christ, get back here. You know, of all the enemies that I knew I was going to be fighting in this boss rush, I wasn't expecting war to be the one that would give me the most bloody irksome time. Ace of Diamonds does not matter in the slightest. Ow. Because it doesn't affect any of these enemies, because they're all bosses. Oh, actually, it probably would affect the Girdlings, little poop monster things, but too late now. Oh, I just realized we're fighting the Stain. He's hidden himself. Okay. Bone Boy. What's nice, though, is that the bone does send out the little flames from the Ghost Pepper, which is lovely. I don't know if it resets instantly on a kill no matter what the kill is, or if it only resets on a kill with the bone. Whoa. Like, if they die to the fire the bone shoots out, do they still get demolished? Justice? That'll probably come in handy, because I'm probably going to take more damage. I feel like, generally speaking, because I'm dog shit at the game, oh my god. I will end up getting hit down to my red hearts, so that Justice card may be what saves me from myself. Ah, 2 enemies that shoot beams. You'll love to see it. Oh wait, no, you're not monster 2, you're just regular monster. I shouldn't be concerned. It bothers me that we have a separate bone, even though we swing in the bone, you know? That makes sense? Like, the devil, that's more damage. That's like double damage. That's crazy. Oh yeah, because we have Blood of the Martyr. I think it stacks. I might be wrong though. I know Blood of the Martyr stacks with something to give you more substantial damage increase, but I don't remember what it is. Just like everything else in this game, I don't recall. Another Justice card. Honestly, that Devil card might actually have, might be what saves me from having to use those red hearts. Although, I'm not doing myself any favors as usual, so... Oh, it's death. Fortunately, it's not literal. Yet. Bone. Bone. Why couldn't I hit you? Bone. Magician doesn't matter. We got Spoonbender as a result of walking into this room. Oh, that's super nice. We need to be... We are still not in the clear. But we did boss rush, so that's one... that's one thing on the checkmark done. So, in theory, we can say that this was a happy time. Jacob's Ladder, though, is so good. I mean, I know it's not as good, because we had it previously, and it was... And we mentioned how it has been nerfed, but doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not as good. Fortunately, a nerf does not completely equate to an item being bad. As far as I'm concerned. Okay, I actually think that maybe our bone might end up getting us killed. Going into bone zone might mean that we'll take more damage because we don't have the benefit and range of having Spoonbender. So it might end up being an extremely bad thing. But on the other hand, bone. So, you know, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much. Okay, we can now at least take more than one hit. Up until just now, you could basically think of the run as if we were playing as the Lost. We had one extra heart. Ooh, nice. Anything over the stem cell. I actually think they buffed stem cell in Repentance, but just like nerfing an item doesn't make it bad, buffing an item doesn't make it good, so. So we will go with our favorite trinket. Well, calling it our favorite trinket sort of negates the possibility for other items which are actually genuinely really good, but you understand me. I'll have to look up if bone zoning does anything different, or if it just does bone. You know, because you still take damage while you're in the bone zone, so it's not like you can give it props in that regard. So it could be that it does something else as well. Unknown, as with everything else in this game. Wow, that actually gave me way more money than I was expecting. I was like, maybe it'll give me some red hearts. We'll be good. Actually, it didn't give me any red hearts, but you know, that's fine. I'll get over it. I'm actually kind of surprised. Maybe it's because we have such high tier rate. I'm kind of surprised how frequently we're shooting. Wow, this room is doo-doo. I'm kind of surprised how frequently we're shooting our blue candle shots. That's what they're called. Because I feel like, in general, having such low luck would normally extremely negatively affect it. There goes our Eternal Heart, because we went bone, so we couldn't attack. Okay. Succubus is good. It's not amazing, but it's good. I probably should have done that on the next floor. Never mind, it was worth it. Okay, we're now much more comfortable. We don't need to worry as much about being alive. But I'd love to get an angel deal so we can get another key piece so we can maybe fight Mega Satan. But for that we do need to get there without taking damage, which would probably mean getting a Spirit Heart in any capacity would be very helpful. Not what I want. I think I mentioned this before. I actually think that these are the worst of the gambling men. They have decent payouts in the form of, like, as you saw, they drop multiple of the items that they offer, but nice. But the actual chance of you getting a payout is basically just a third every time. Holy shit, that's exactly what I wanted. I take back everything I ever said about the 3-card Monties. That's crazy good. Honestly, I should probably be playing these Temperance cards, but I feel like I'm not actually getting as much red hearts as I would like, so it's not leading to as much ability to play them. So, as it stands, I will continue to believe in my decision to not bother with them. Room like that really shows off. I was gonna say it shows off how good Jacob's Ladder is, but I guess it's more like homing plus piercing really gets your money's worth, because you get like, oops, you get like full coverage on an enemy because your tears just persist. Also, with the damage up you get from the bone, it might be better to be throwing it because we have homing instead of whacking things with it. But I'll do whatever the situation requires of me, I think, rather than trying to outsmart the game. Which I think is probably the better option to do anyway, right? Like, you want to be adapting as opposed to just trying. Whoops, this is the boss fight. If I'd realized that, I probably would have explored a bit more, but oh, that's a thought I hadn't even noticed. If we are smart about it, we can go into bone and just spam it, because we'll block the attack. Stars doesn't matter. Trinity Shield is a bad item. It should feel bad. We'll fight the easier angel, I think, right? Yeah, we fought the harder angel earlier. This is Uriel, and that one's Gabriel, I think. And this is the harder one, so... Well, Mega Satan is now an option. I'm just going to continue. I was going to persist through the floor, but I might as well just get the fuck out of here. No reason to be too persistent. Okay. Cathedral, I actually think will be pretty easy. I think that in general... I don't want to jinx it. I was going to say that I feel like the Cathedral's enemies, with the setup we have, will be much easier. But... Again, don't want to jinx it. I think Butt Penny is maybe one of the worst trinkets in the game. It's not like directly detrimental, but the positive effect of it is so minor that it might as well not have one. It's like when you pick up a coin, there's a chance that you fart. Literally, that is it. So it's... I was going to say, I feel like this is going to be a dead end. Although maybe I could have predicted that it would be that kind of dead end. I'm going to go to the big room and use the Sun card. I feel like using the Sun card for its damage over its ability to clear the map is not a terrible idea. And also I feel like being able to see the map on the Cathedral almost matters more than being able to see the map on the chest. So I will stand by this decision until the day I die, unless I die, of course. Alright, I think as soon as as long as we get there, I think that we'll be a shoo-in for beating Isaac. Again, assuming we get there. Every room is cutting it closer. Oh, it gives us more speed. That's interesting. I think the Stars card will do nothing for us, right? Like, it'll just teleport us randomly, which we don't care for. I will skip this room by going into the secret room and move in from there. Because any fewer rooms you can do on a late game run like this is better in my opinion. Damn, if we could get money equals power, that would be a really nice damage upgrade. Might even go as far as like 50% increase. So we have 81 cents. So bone. Okay. It was completely useless. Ooh, another Sun card. Yeah, I'll take the Sun card instead of the thing. That way I can heal if I need to, and also once I get down to the next floor, assuming I do, I can use it to see the map. Okay. Okay, bone is more useful than I thought because I had forgotten that it lets you knock back shots. We actually have crazy defense because... Oh, that was easy. Because Ghost Pepper lets you destroy shots when it triggers, so... It's not bad. Not bad at all. Mega Satan is open. Okay. I think as it stands, we only want to take these two. Okay, boss room is far away, but that's what you expect. Holy shit, our bone is huge. Don't take that out of context. Our tier rate is still decent, actually. It's not super awful. Which is what you might expect from having Polyphemus. Big bone is pretty nice. Okay, so it doesn't look like killing a boss has any effect on how much bone time you get, which is fine. I wasn't hedging my bets on it. Bone. I don't know if using a teleport card in Mega Satan will teleport you out of the room or if it'll just teleport you to a different spot in the room, similar to what it will do in like the beast fight. We do want to clear the floor, I think, not because we particularly want items, but because we want cards. And if we can help it, we want to get a lot of cards, or at least get a card that'll be helpful. That's why I say you want a lot of cards, because having a lot of cards is helpful for that purpose. Exactly. That card doesn't matter even slightly, because we have we have the ability to do what that card does without any assistance from anything at all. So far, Tainted Samson, cool. I like him a lot. Bone. It also gives you prime caveman RP potential. Who doesn't love a good old bone? Bone. I can't remember which or whose bone it is in biblical canon. Because I know that, who are we playing as? Tainted Samson? Why has he got a bone? I think that would be like Tainted Cain, right? Because Cain and Abel. Ooh. Man, somehow in these last few floors, or in these last few rooms, it's like, we'll just make the game easier. We'll give you Polyphemus as your free floor item. And we'll also give you balls of steel pills and everything you'll need. Okay. We only have one more chance probably to get a card, assuming we don't get a battery, so we might as well make the best out of it. I do kind of think the Delirium is possible, but I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy fight, because that would be a lie. I think it's going to be a difficult fight, assuming we get there in the first place. Because it's still only a 50-50 chance from beating Mega Satan that the portal to the Void will open. So, as with most things, I'm not going to hedge my bets on it. Great way to get myself disappointed. Oh, I got hit there. Bugger. Okay. You're dead. I think you get I think unlike with other things, I think you get an item just for beating Mega Satan as a tainted character. Like, I'm not going to get anything for beating Blue Baby like I just did. And I'm not going to get anything for beating Boss Rush, which I also did. But I will get something for beating Mega Satan. And if I beat Delirium, assuming I get there, I will also, and assuming I beat him, I will get something there. Soul of Azazel's probably more useful than the other things. I'm going to take this because I'm a madman. It didn't give me a damage downgrade, but it did give me a luck upgrade and a tears upgrade. That's solid in my opinion. Alright. Oh, it gave us a health upgrade. We probably should have filled that before we came down here, but I didn't notice, so... Bone. 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 Okay. Bone good. Oh, so I'm just going to use this now. We have Polyphemus. It's going to absolutely shred them. Bone. Bone. Okay. Yeah, I think Soul of Azazel was used decently well. Oh, you're the wrong angel. I was expecting you to do a more wide-reaching one. Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like beam to me. When you're not killing anything, Bone does not charge up very quickly. Okay, we're just doing this because we hope to get blue fires and then they'll persist on him, right? Though in saying that, we have not gotten a single blue fire in a while, so... What is fortunate, though, is that I don't think he can fire his beam while in his second form, so... Bone will absolutely shred him. Ah! I whelped because it lasted less time than I thought, because I'm not actually killing anything. Mega Satan, not gonna lie, you're making me feel real weak right now. You're making me feel real weak. Please die. How did you not die? Please. I don't know why I'm like desperate. I'm not actually on low health. I thought the game crashed then. Jesus, it froze for a good few seconds. Okay. Lovely. We beaten it. We unlocked Crane Game. Which I think I know what they do. I think it's like a... It's like a 5-cent slot machine, and you have a chance of getting an item out of it, and it'll show you what the item is. I think I've seen them in daily runs. So that's nice. Let's see what so we've done. We didn't get the delirium fight anyway, so that's fine. So we've done Mega Satan, but on boss rush we've done light side as Tainted Samson, and he seems like a lot of fun actually. So I'll probably end up doing him again.